Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing today? It's another Saturday. And guess what we're doing? Quarters. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? It's nice to see you. How's the weather in Florida? Pretty sure it's much warmer in Florida than it is in Pennsylvania. But yeah, we're gonna do quarters again this week, and these quarters are from a place that drops their coins off at the bank that sells spring water. So every one of these quarters pretty much represents a gallon of water that has been sold. So I don't know if we're going to find any silver in these today, but I'm hoping, because if they're anything like the car wash guy, he hears it or sees it and pulls it out when he counts them. So they drop these bags off. Hey, B&K, how you doing today, man? Did you get any more of those $8? Yeah. So yeah, I picked up 6 bags of these. I did one by myself, I believe. I didn't find anything in it, but we're gonna do 2 of these bags today. There's $500 at each one, and we're gonna see what we find. And if I'm in the mood like I was last week when we finished our bag, I'm gonna open up some customer wrap rolls, which I did open some already on my own, and I did pull out a silver quarter, 1963 from Denver, out of the one roll, and we did get a West Point Salt River Bay. So yeah, there was a West Point and a silver so far in those customer wrap rolls, which I didn't think I was going to get anything from those because they were from a waitress. So we still have another couple hundred to do. So we're going to do these and see what we find. I forget what we found last week. I think last week we found a West Point and something else. I forget. Yeah. So I'm just going to assume there's no foreigns in here. But we're still going to look for our varieties like I normally do. We haven't found any yet. We came close with some yeah, I can't get my mind in gear here. Did find that one that had some machine doubling on it, but it was not our doubling that we're looking for. So we're going to see how this goes today. Started a little later today. I've been cutting and splitting wood, so I wanted to get some of that done. It's nice to see the pile go up instead of go down. Hey Dennis, how you doing, man? Yeah, we were all copper, no new pennies. That's crazy cool. She dumped $36 of pennies. 17 Wheaties, that's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Yeah. All copper. Yeah, there's some lady that dumped off 6 boxes at my bank, and I picked them up. But she hasn't been back to drop anything else off that I'm aware of. So they're all copper as far as I know. I think one of these days I'll go through them, but you got to get them first, then you can go through them. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna find today, but hopefully we find some yummies. Yeah, we got teas this week. Dennis picked his $half boxes up at his bank on Thursday, and they were all 2024s, the 2 boxes, and then I picked up his 2 boxes from his other bank yesterday, and they were actually circulated boxes. So I was hoping when I picked my boxes up that they would be circulated boxes, but they happen to be 5 brand new ones. So I was hoping to do a 7-box $half hunt today, but I'm not going to do a 2-box hunt and mix it up. So I'm just going to save those 2 boxes when we finally get some to hunt. They'll call you. I hope they call you. Hope they call you and tell you need an armored truck. That would be cool. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's not nice. Yeah. That is not nice at all. Be nice. Yeah. USA address only. Yeah. Yeah. So be nice. So yeah, we're gonna see what we find today. So yeah, we're gonna check it out. Gold is capped out. What's the price of gold these days? What is the price of? I mean, Rob Fine's Treasure found the 40 last night. That's all he had. But silver was just under what, $31 an ounce. So yeah, we're gonna figure this out. Do what we normally do. I'm hoping to find at least some West Points today, and hopefully a variety. Get my mind back in the game here. Yeah. It'd be nice to find one. Yeah. Silver's gonna go to the moon. That's what they keep saying. I can't wait till it goes to the moon, and I'll sell my stash. But right now, we're just adding to it, but adding to it like majorly slow. And right, this year has been a bad year. We've gotten, I think I counted, there's 63 brand new boxes so far. So yeah, Dennis got those circulated boxes. I was like shocked. I didn't have to run to the credit union to get rid of them. So yeah, then I picked mine up and told my wife, let's go to the credit union. I could start dumping mine. So, yeah. At least hopefully it'll turn around. Hopefully. The sign of hope. It's a sign of hope. I kind of wanted to do the $50 boxes today, but not going to happen. Yeah, it would be cool to find this. There's a dirty 66. Dirty 66. Very dirty 66. But yeah, I was kind of excited to get these. I've had them for a while now. I've probably had these 6 or 7 months now. I did go through one bag because I know I had 6, but I only have 5 now unless somebody took one. But I think I did hunt the one bag and I didn't find anything in it. So hopefully we'll find something today. That's all we can do. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I forget what we found last week. It's nice to get these bags. I like the ones from the bank though, because I did find silver in the one. And these here, I'm not sure what's going to happen with finding silver, because I talked to a guy that owns a car wash. Once in a while I bump into him at the credit union. And oh, there's a spitting horse already. I'll set that up there. If I find another one, we'll put that up on the scope. There's a spitting horse. Our first spitting horse. First check, first find. That's cool beans. There's our bet. Oh, I'm going to put the varieties up too. I think that's a Denver. Let's put the varieties up. There's the back quarter. So that we don't forget what we're looking for. I know what I'm looking for. I just figured if somebody wants to know, that I know without guessing off the top of my head. Man, American Memorial Park. I hope that is not a West Point, because that is in terrible shape. That's a 2019 American Memorial Park. So yeah. Yeah, we don't know what's going to happen with silver. I just keep saving mine. I pretty much have all the silver I've ever found. Only ever gave a few away. So, yeah, the lady that dropped those pennies off, I keep asking every week if she came back in, but she has not come back in. Her husband had passed away. He had a heart attack. And I know he did pennies because he has them all dated. I haven't looked through them yet. They're dated. All the rolls got dates on them. I think the highest one I seen was 1980. So they're going to be all copper. And if they are sorted, it'll make it a lot easier to go back through looking for the varieties. Nothing like having rolls that are already separated for you. So yeah, that would be cool. Find a variety. Only ever found a few varieties in the pennies. Double die and a repunch mint mark. Can't remember what year. I know the one's either 71 or 72, but it's the lower, the one that's not worth a lot. But it was cool to finally see a DDO under the scope. So if anybody's like me looking for varieties and you scoped a lot of coins and you finally see one, it's exciting. Can't buy a house with it, but it's cool beans. Let's see if we get another spitting horse. No, that one's all dirty. Yeah, I go up to a place. There's a place, I mean, it sells the, I mean, I know where it's coming from, but I'll tell you what, that spring water, man, that's a popular thing. People taking their jugs to fill them up. They don't care for the city water that they have. I don't care for city. I'm not a city. I don't like city water either. I have well water. I'm fortunate to have my own well. Yeah. How's everybody else doing? Did they find anything this week? Anything else good? And my bank has changed a lot. One guy quit, and now one guy quit like 3 weeks ago. He's been there forever. And now a girl from another bank that I won't go to. Actually, I'm kind of happy that she's there because this girl is the girl that handed me that Ike dollar roll with that silver Ike in it. And she's also handed me individual silvers from her tray. So I know she doesn't look for silver. Well, at least she doesn't. So that's a good thing. So I don't have to worry about, hopefully, her searching any rolls, you know. So that's kind of cool. But she's now the head teller at the bank I get my coins from. And then there was another girl that they call them floaters. They bounce around from bank to bank wherever they need them. She's now permanent there, which is cool. I don't know if she looks for silver or saves it or not. I don't think so. She knows what I do. They all know what I do. I don't think that's a spitting eagle. It's got a line. I think the spitting eagle is more of a straight line. We're going to have to look up that. We're going to have to look up. I'm going to make sure what I'm looking at here again. I need to refresh my memory. I don't see lines going from the quarters down, so don't mind me while I babble on. Yeah, what is it? 1983 quarter. Let's see if I can find it here for you. 1989, is it in this book or the other book? 1989, yeah, it's not in this book. Looking for the 1983 Spitting Eagle. Buffalo nickel. I don't want nickel. I want quarter. Don't mind me. Why does it say nickels? Where's the quarters at? I know there's like a 2 with quarters in it somewhere. Where's it at? I thought this book had... this book is just showing Cherry Picker Guide. I thought the nickel and penny one actually had quarters in it too. Maybe it's the $50 one. Let's see. Yep, here we go. $50 book is the one that has the quarters in it. $50. We don't want half. We're looking for Washington quarters. 1983. It's in here somewhere. I've seen it in the past. Don't mind me. It's nice to be in your own little world. What the heck is this? There's no 1983 in here. The spitting eagle. Well, that's kind of odd. I've seen it somewhere in a photo. I'm just going to put this one aside because I'm not sure. That's kind of weird. 81, 82, but no 1983. That is odd. I don't know what happened there. double check. I think it's just a scratch, but I just don't want to toss it without looking for. Let's make sure we're looking for the right sticky note in here. Why is there a sticky note in here? 1983. Be back. Okay. Nope, it's not in the book. I don't know why it's not in one of my books, but apparently it's not in one of those books. But I got a 1983 here from Denver, but I think it's a Philly. Oh, that is Philly. Sorry, that is a Philly. It's got a line going down through it, but I don't know if that's a Speeding Eagle, but we'll show them a little bit later, just in case. 1970D, man. We're looking for a DDO. I know Rob Finds Treasures found the Spitting Eagle. I thought it was more of a straight down. This one's angled, so I don't think it's it. Could just be a scratch. Bicentennial, not what we're looking for. We're looking for Denver, not Philadelphia. Be back. What are you doing, Dennis? I know you were out driving around when you called me. Yeah. Yeah, when my sister was getting halves from my sister's bank, I saw these quarters laying on the floor in the vault. And I asked her what they were. And she said they were quarters and told me where they came from. I said, can I buy them? She's like, sure. Yeah. So I'm assuming the customer is the one that puts them in the bags, 500. So I'm assuming the customer, they just count them out. I forget what she says, they bring in like $2,000 a day, something like that. $2,000 worth of quarters a day. That's a lot of quarters, buddy. That's a lot of water. That's a lot of water. A lot of water. I know they have more than one location, but the location I see, there's always people there. Yeah, it's quarter a gallon, or I think you get 5 gallons for a gallon. You get $5 worth. You get an extra gallon. That's a lot of quarters. So I know they're circulated, so that's a good thing. Yeah, but the car wash guy, I talked to him. I asked him, did you find silver much? He's like, yeah, once in a while. You can hear it when he counts it out, or he'll see it. Not every quarter. I mean, most of them you'll see, but some are nice that you won't see them. You'll have to hear them, but I can't hear them because my ears are ringing. My ears are ringing so bad right now. I'm surprised I can even hear. So we're good. See if you can find some West Points or something today. I doubt if we're going to find any foreigns either. We'll find out. You know, last week we found 2 spitting horses. I think only 1 West Point. Sticker coin. I believe we found a sticker coin last week too. Yeah, Denver. Ring of Death. Yeah, maybe we're coming to the end of hopefully these brand new quarters. I mean $50, so we can start getting some halves again. So yeah. Yeah. I had a goal set in mind this morning with the woods. So I wanted to get it done, and then, well, it's never done. There's plenty to do. I had enough for today, I can tell you that. 10 logs or 9 logs, cut and split, stacked. I got a crack. I'm good with that. So we do do that every other day. Well, I'm going to do it again tomorrow. So it's supposed to rain on Monday. Hey, Hunter, how you doing, man? How's Hunter doing today? Yeah, we're doing our boring quarters again. I like quarters. I mean, you don't find much in them, but it's what you're looking for is what is the most part. There's a war in the Pacific. What year is that? That's 2019. I got to put one up. Yeah, it would have been nice last week when I was opening those customer wrap rolls up. That one with the silver. The West Point would have been one that I opened up last week. I think we opened like 10 plus rolls. Yeah, I think that Spin Eagle is more of a straight down from the beak. But I don't know, and I can't believe my book doesn't have one in it. I was swore it did. I'll just have to go online then and check it out. Double check. Just one of the varieties I'm looking for. Yeah, we didn't find any proofs last week either. Found a couple proofs the week before. Here's a D. Yeah, we got T's. We got T's this week. I couldn't believe it. I got two circulated boxes, Dennis Scott. There was only one heavy one away to 226, but there was no enders. I seen 21 ender, 23 ender, and 24 ender. Wow, that is just terrible. That's Weird Farms. My God, they're rough. If I can remember to put them up there. Yeah, I went to dump my quarters last week at the, this week, last week, whatever you want to call it. And the machine, it was $925. It stopped counting. And it's like, oh my God. So I just dumped all the quarters in there. I knew there's supposed to be $999.50. So we got to put in a slip for whatever. So if I get, it's like $75. 70 some dollars lost. We're almost done on the machine. I just happened to look down. It's like it stopped counting. Yeah, if you don't know how much you're dumping, it's kind of hard to get a complaint in there, you know. Guess if that's what you want to call it, a complaint. So I know how much was supposed to be in there. The quarters actually have been pretty much spot on. The 3 bags I did prior to that, they've been spot on. So I would say that there was $999.50 in that bucket when I dumped it. So yeah. River of No Return. I already have one up here, but which one is the one? No, I don't have it up there. River of No Return is 2019. It's one of the varieties for 2020 and 2019. Yeah. Yeah, one thing about these, at least I know they're circulated coins. I just think of it this way, like people are going to go get water. It could be old folks. They grab some quarters from their old piggy bank, and not saying they didn't use silver quarters. I don't know if we're going to get any though. I never gave it a thought that when they count them or whatever that they might take it out. We'll find out. We'll find out what we get when we find it. San Antonio Mission's the first one of those. That's 2019. Some of these quarters are in rough shape. Hey, Rob Fine's Treasure just did a quarter hunt, I think, within the last week. He got 5 or 6 silvers out of the one box. That breaks his record of 5 for a box. That's a good box. That is a good box. Duke Ellington. Yeah, it just makes you wonder, like, how many. Because last year we ended up getting Denver minted 2023s. And this year we're getting all Philadelphia's 2024s. So you just wonder how many, well, got dumped in this area and how many got shipped out. No one will ever know. Feda's the only one that would know. So yeah. Keep going for it. Keep going for them. If you don't get them, you don't have a chance. Snow on the roof. Let's see. Just check that one out for funsies. No. No snow on the roof. There's a lull. Philadelphia lull. I already have a lull up here somewhere, don't I? I'm confused. No, I do not. That's the last 2019 variety. I have Lowell, Mission, San Antonio Missions, River of No Return, War of the Pacific, and American Memorial Park. 2019 varieties. Yeah, I just wonder how many silver quarters these people get in a year's time from customers. Hey, good morning. Yeah, good morning. Good afternoon, Deborah. How are you doing? Yeah. Playing with quarters again. We did get a couple circulated boxes of halves this week, but not enough to play with. Thought about doing a mixed hunt, but we're just going to do quarters. I got plenty of quarters. I think that's our first tall grass prairie, man. And it's a West Point, I think. Hot dog, we got a West Point. First 20, that's the first tall grass prairie I got, and it's a West Point. Cool beans, we're doing pretty good. We got a West Point on the board. There it is, W. It's hard to see, but there's a W, tall grass prairie. So we got one W. Cool beans. We got a W, spitting horse, and possible spitting eagle. That would be cool. So yeah, that's pretty good. We just got started. I'm happy with that. I'm happy. Oh, there's another San Antonio Missions, Denver. Seeing some more Denvers in here. Antonio Missions. We have that up there already. Cool beans. How'd your week go, Deborah? I don't know if you stopped in, I think, last week for a brief moment, but yeah, I know quarters are not exciting, but what are you going to do? Well, one would think quarters aren't exciting, but I'm excited to do them. Yeah, it's good to do them. I mean, we're not getting our halves, so these quarters been sitting around. I mean, I had 4 bags of quarters we got rid of. 3 bags of halves that were sitting around. Do I have that one up there? I don't think so. I think there's another design. Thanks, Deborah. I appreciate it. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend. What's left of it? It goes so fast. Here it is, Saturday, almost 4:30 in the afternoon already. And the date, it's almost Sunday already. Yay. Gotta find out what time the game's on tomorrow. I didn't look. Is he back quarter? That was pretty cool. Will our second tall grass prairie be a West Point? No. So there's another variety. It's only the second tall grass prairie that I found. West Point. Yeah, not much happened this week. It's been a pretty slow week. For work, the holidays and stuff going in and out. Is that a 70p? That's a 70p. We're looking for a 70D. Yeah, it's been chilly around here this week. Wind blowing. Oh, it's cold. It's cold outside. Not bad today. Started out this morning. It wasn't bad. The wind was really not blowing, so it didn't bother you. And then the sun started coming out. Felt good. My wife thinks it's got to be 80 degrees when you split wood. I tell her it's too hot. It's too hot to be cutting and splitting wood when it's warm outside. It's got to be cool. Because you will sweat. Yeah, it was actually nice out. The wind was really not blowing. The sun came out. Actually started warming up a little bit. And then the clouds came back in, and the breeze picked up even more. And it felt like it dropped like 10. It feels like it's going to snow. Yeah, we don't want it to snow. I'm not. Snow's nice to look at, but not to play around in. And we keep finding these Wisconsins. I'm hoping to get a high leaf, low leaf one of these days. One of these days. Yeah, it's definitely nice to see a 2 circulated boxes for $50. So Hopefully we're starting to get at it. It's just amazing. Dennis gets his the day before mine come in. And he got 2 boxes circulated. And then the next day, all 5 brand new ones. So hopefully we're getting through them. Hopefully. Yeah, I think we're like 63 boxes of new coins now. That's a lot. I think we only ended up with like 50 some, high 40s or low 50s last year for the new boxes. But we were getting mixed boxes, you know? Get some new ones mixed with some circulated ones. It's been rough the last couple weeks. Been rough. It's been a rough go at it right now. Oh yeah, somebody left a comment about that. My Ike dollars, the bicentennials. Apparently, there's a Type 1 and a Type 2. The Type 1 actually was minted in 1975, which has, I think, like a square T. It's just a T. And then I believe the Type 2 is, it's really a much nicer one, called it just with serifs. So yeah. So yeah, there's actually, I found it was actually a Type 1 and a Type 2. Those 2 bicentennials that I had. One was one and one was the other. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that because I don't really look too much with the Ike dollars. And then being proofs, you don't see proofs. Those are the first proofs I ever found with Ike dollars. That was pretty cool. I didn't know that. You learn as you go. Oh, there's another spitting horse. That's pretty cool. Let's just show these up here. Let's put these up here. You can get a look and see what these look like. So let's go with the spitting horse. So yeah, can't see it that well in there, but you can see that going right down through his mouth, all the way down. That's called the spitting horse. It will go back through the brain, through its head, all the way back through. But there's one spitting horse. For some reason, it doesn't show up as well when I do that. And there's another one. You just see it on that one there. Not as dramatic. And I'm not sure if this is the spitting eagle, but you can kind of see that. But I think that's a scratch. I think the spitting eagle is supposed to be more straight down. That's kind of angled right there. So I don't know. I think that's just a scratch the way it's shiny. But I just want to set it aside just in case. But yeah, that's a spitting horse. They're pretty common. But I think that one hunt we did, we didn't find any. It was kind of weird. It was weird. We found 2 today. $71. 71 Ds. We're looking for the DDR. It's pretty much the whole back. It would be a cool find. I'm going to say the spitting horse and the bear claw. I mean, the bear claw, I haven't really I don't really look at them anymore. Not when we're doing this. I'm trying to go through it as fast as I can. But the bear claw for the I forget which coin it is. It's pretty common with the die chip in the claw, and the cactus and the one. I don't remember what that has a die chip. I mean, there's a lot of die chips and stuff in a lot of these newer coins, but I'm not looking for those. George Washington's hat, 2021. I never found them an extreme one. I only ever found that little ball up there. None for you. None for you. All right then. Try another handful. Yeah, I don't think that's a spit needle. I think it's just a scratch, but I just want to make sure before I toss it. I've never found one. Like there's more older coins and more equal backs in this bunch than the other bag I did. No spitting loose on that one. That almost looks silver, but it's just a dirty coin. It's dirty. Is he back quarter? Philadelphia, not what we're looking for. Hey Dan, how you doing, man? How's the weather in Iowa? You getting cold out there and snow? Dennis said he'll be back. I don't know when he'll come back, but yeah. Deborah, I think, stepped out already too. Nobody wants to watch quarters. Yeah, it's okay. Well, yeah, it's been a while. I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, we're in December already, and I haven't got a call from the bank for a $50 bag. I'm going to have to try to find a moment in time to make my way back over there and see what's going on. Make sure they didn't throw my number. Throw my number away. I noticed that it takes a long time for them to fill up. Yeah, hoping we'll get some more $50 back. I mean, the holidays are coming. People are dumping coins like crazy. Yeah, it's been cold and windy here. Today isn't too bad. I think we're supposed to be a high of like 39, maybe 40. Tomorrow's supposed to be about the same. I think Monday we're supposed to get some rain. I think Wednesday rain, but it's supposed to get up near 58. It'll be a heat wave here in a couple days. Yeah, that wind, man, it was blowing the other day so bad. It's like, oh my God, you couldn't even stand to be outside. Wind was whipping. Oh man, it was cold. Cold. Freeze you to the bone. Freeze you to the bone, buddy. I guess you haven't done anything with going to getting any coins or anything. Yeah. Yeah, we did get 2 circulated boxes this week, but that was it. Dennis's bank from yesterday, I picked them up. There was 2 circulated boxes, but then when I picked mine up around 4 o'clock, they were all brand new. Kind of ruined the moment. I thought I was going to have a 7-box half on today, but I wasn't going to do 2 boxes. I didn't want to mix it up, so we're just doing quarters from the spring water people. We'll call them the spring water people. Spring water quarters. Spring water quarters. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's been what? Oh my God, it's been, I'm lost now. That's over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll be like, it was 6 weeks in a row, all brand new ones. 7th week, we did finally get 2 circulated boxes. So yeah, it's, I know how you feel when you started getting all new coins. It puts a damper in your spirits. But you got to keep at it if you want to find that silver. You were getting some good boxes too, man. You were doing good. You were getting some goodies. Yeah, the new coins will put a damper on that, that's for sure. I wonder how many people like say I'm pretty sure we're not the only ones like got all brand new coins in the last 6, 7 weeks. How many people said, I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. How many weeks does it take of getting brand new half dollars to say, I'm done? You know, I feel like saying I'm done because it just gets old after a while. You go to you wait all week, go to the bank, you pick them up. It's like, they're brand new, and you got to go to the credit union and dump them. But it's like going fishing, man. But yeah, it's a really it's a downer. Yeah. But yeah, you got to keep at it. Sometimes I feel like what? It's like I sit there at the machine dumping coins, and I'm like, this is just like a vicious cycle. But sooner or later they'll run out of them new coins, I hope. I don't want to see another box. Yeah. So it was so cool. I'm like, oh my God, we got circulated boxes. Yeah, because the lady at the bank, when I picked them up, I opened them up right there at the counter. It was cold outside. She says, you want me to order more? I'm like, yeah, we actually got circulated boxes this week. Yeah, keep ordering them. Keep them coming. Yeah. Yeah. It's a vicious cycle. It's just weird. I mean, what, 7 weeks? No silver halves to add to the stack. We've been in limbo for 7 weeks. Yeah, I thought we were going to be doing a 7-box hunt today, but it didn't happen. Didn't happen at all. Duke Ellington, looking for that DDO, buddy. That would be a cool one to find. See, there's the bear. The bear is the Alaska. That one actually doesn't have a die chip in the claw. Yeah. You get snow out there, Dan? You getting any snow? No spitting horse on that one. Not too much. Yeah, we only got flurries in my area. I know up north they got a lot a couple weeks ago. I know they got a couple inches the other day. When did it rain here? I forget what day it rained. Or it rained at night mostly. We got a couple inches up north. I'm not looking forward to getting snow. It's pretty to look at, but that's about it. I'm not a little kid. When we was kids, I always looked. We had a light outside. There was a big light outside. I'd look out the window to see if it was snowing. No school tomorrow. Yeah. But now that we're older, we don't worry about school. Now we gotta go to work. Gotta go to work. Gotta go to work, Big Daddy says. Yeah, this winter's coming harder, faster than last year, I can tell you that. To me, last winter was pretty mild, I believe. I mean, usually January, February is when it starts getting really cold. But yeah, I got one. Tall grass prairie. Got one. We got one early. And two spitting horses. I don't even know if you can see them up there, actually. Yeah, you can. Barely. There you go. How's that? So yeah, we got one W, one West Point. Tall grass prairie was the first one I picked up. Tall grass prairie. And it was a W. Two spitting horses and a possum. I don't think that's a spitting eagle, but I put it aside. I think it's just a scratch. But yeah, we got one W so far, so I'm happy with that. I mean, what are your odds of finding the only W in the bag right off the get-go? So yeah, don't know if we'll find any silver in here, but we're gonna hopefully when they counted this, they didn't hear it. Hopefully they missed it. Hope it was somebody that yaks a lot, talking on the phone. Fill them bags up. Take them to the bank. We gotta go. Got time to play with silver coins. I know they're not looking for W's. That's a lot of quarters. I think she said they take in $2,000. They bring in $2,000 a day. Something like that. Yeah. Quarters. It's a lot of quarters, buddy. A lot of quarters. Don't you miss doing it, Dan? You know, I could stop doing it. You know what I mean? I'm going to say it's an addiction, but it's just an addiction, I guess. I got to keep doing it. I mean, I could stop it. Well, I guess it wouldn't bother me, but then I'd have to do more work. Yeah. It's relaxing for the most part. I enjoy doing it. I know it takes a lot of time up, but I think it's time well spent. Too cold to go fishing. Well, it's never too. I guess it's never too cold to go fishing, but it's definitely too cold for me to go fishing. I do not go ice fishing. I don't think I ever want to unless I go to unless somebody has some of them a really nice hut that you see on TV. Some guys got YouTube channels. Yeah, yeah, I know. That's all we're doing, running around, wasting gas and wear and tear. But gotta keep at it. See what happens. They wouldn't have dumped all these. If they would have just left the $half as NIFCs, we wouldn't be having this problem. But somebody had a brainstorm and says, hey, let's make a lot more halves for people. And they just thinned out the mix, you know. Used to do pretty good before they started doing the dumping the what 2020s, 21s, 2020s, 20s was 20s a NIFC? I think so. So definitely 21, 22, 23, and 24. I'm not. Yeah, somebody said that. Even Ralph Bynes Treasure said that 2024 is considered an NIFC. I don't believe that. If you're getting brand new boxes dumped in circulation, that is not an NIFC. So I don't care what anybody says. It's not an NIFC if you're getting boxes and boxes week after week. So I don't know whose bright idea it was to flood the system with brand new half dollars, a coin that is not used in everyday transactions. Yeah. It's a collector's coin right now, pretty much. That's all it really is. $2 million of each. Oh yeah, some guy actually came up to me yesterday and says, can I buy 2 rolls off of you? I'm like, sure. They're all brand new. 2021 with George. No die chip. Is that a D? No, that is just a smudge. Smudgy smudge. Yeah, it seems like there's a lot more Eagle backs in this bag than the other bags. I don't know why it would matter. There doesn't seem to be a lot of 2020, 19s, and 2020s in like the other bag either. I guess that would be just a lot more Eagle backs. 70D, looking for that DDO. Not it. Yeah, it takes a lot of time to run around getting coins all the time and then dumping them. It's part of a routine. It's a crazy routine. It's part of the routine. Crazy routine. Oops. Which one I just dropped? Yeah, there's a lot of people dumping change right now. There's no doubt about that. Christmas is coming. People are dumping. There was a couple that were dumping they had a small container that they had filled with pennies. They didn't know how much it would hold, but it held a little over $26. $26 worth of pennies. So that's lunch money plus a tip. That's the quarter I dropped before because the Eagle, that was in 6. That was a 83, but it had a I dropped one over here. I didn't know which one it was. That was the one I dropped. The 83. 83. Oh, there's another spitting horse. Can't hardly see it, but it's there. Unless that's a scratch. Is that a scratch? I don't know. Could be a scratch. We'll let that one slide. Could be a scratch. There's another scratch just to the right of it. It just doesn't look right. Yeah, you're supposed to be making I think it's 2026. New $half design. And I hope they don't go crazy on this new design and make a billion of them. That would like overly flood the system badly. Yeah, thinning out the mix. And then if you get a bunch of people that quit because they're getting all the new boxes, then that's more boxes you got to go through to get to the circulated coins again. My thoughts, anyways. Yeah, I remember when I asked her lady, she said they never really ever had a bad count on this, but I'll let you know how that works out when I take them back. Ooh, there's machine doubling. Thank God we trust a little bit. That is not the DDO for the. There's another one of ours got a machine doubling. That is not the. Yeah, it's in more than the R, I can tell you that. That's machine doubling. It's amazing how one letter could have machine doubling and none of the others do. And some you'll have machine doubling on all the letters. Or I shouldn't say all of them, but a lot of them. 72, now what we're looking for. Not what we're looking for. There's a back quarter, is it? A W. No, it is not. Here we check this is it. Yeah, it's also kind of weird, like going from week to week, not having buckets of $half to go dump. You just take the boxes to them. Yeah, yeah, that's just like the second or third American Memorial Park that I've seen. That was it. A lot of designs in here, or a lot of. That would have been a nice one. A lot of eagle backs. Tall grass prairie. Is it another W? No, it's not. Yeah, I've had these in the beginning, pretty much in the beginning of the year. I'm going to say March, April. So yeah, there wouldn't be too many like new ones in here for this year. Mostly 2023s. That's what I'm seeing, 2023s. There won't be any 2021. I'm not saying there won't be, but here's another American Memorial Park finally. Philadelphia. Still didn't get all our designs up there. Tallgrass Prairie. Which one are we missing? Weird Farms. Which one are we missing for the 2020s? That's only one Weird Farms that I've seen so far. think of what the other one is. We have to find it. We have to find one. I don't know. Which one is missing for the 2020? Got the Lowell Men's River No Return, More to Pacific, American Memorial Park, Back Quarter, Weir Farms, Rockefeller, Tallgrass Prairie. Which one's missing? Salt River Bay. The Salt River Bay one's missing. I pulled one of them out, but I got to put one up there. That's what we're missing, the Salt River Bay. That's what we're missing up there. I've seen plenty of those. I just don't know why I haven't. Remember to throw one up there. Yeah, that Weir Farms is the only one that I found so far. It's in pretty rough shape, so I'm kind of glad it wasn't a W. Fire. Fire. Hey Vincent, how you doing, man? Sorry, I don't know when you put that up there. How's Vincent doing? How'd you make out this week? Any yummies? Half dollars, quarters? I mean, quarters. You're not doing quarters, I don't think, anymore. Pennies and the nickels. How you doing, Vincent? Sorry, I'm like staring at these quarters. I just don't look up much. The chat's going by so fast, you got to slow down now. Yeah. Doing good. Haven't done anything yet. Nothing yet. Did you get anything this week? Did you get anything at all? Yeah, we're playing with quarters again. We did get 2 circulated boxes of halves. We did get 2 finally. But gonna have to save them when we get some more. So I was happy to see them. I picked up Dennis's and there was 2 boxes. I was hoping my 4 or 5 boxes were gonna be circulated too, but they were brand spanking new. It sucked. Ruined my whole day. Ruined the whole day. I was looking forward to seeing. You found the silver dime at the coin store. You're doing better than me, man. Congratulations. Man, it's probably been over a year since I found the silver in a coin store. Cool beans. Good for you. I find pennies and dimes. I did find some cool stuff the other day in a coin store. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it was kind of weird. It was, how many was there? There was one. Oh, there was 3 pretty cool things in it. There was 3 cool things in it, but I'm not going to tell you what they were. They weren't silver, though. One was gold, one was steel, and one was something I've never found before. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. It's kind of odd to find 3 things in one little handful. So yeah, there was 2, 3. There was 5 different objects in it, and 3 of them were unique, and they weren't foreigns either. You know what I see when I looked in there? I seen like stuff looking back at me. I'm thinking, I hope that's silver in there. No, it wasn't silver. Yeah. Keep looking at them coin stars, man. You just never know. It's amazing how much stuff is out there that gets dumped. People have and don't know they have it. It's amazing that people just leave stuff way behind, but I guess they just don't know. They just assume the machine doesn't take it and they don't care. First time I got my first silver quarter, I watched the guy dumping it, and he never reached down once. I don't know if he knew the return was there or not. He just didn't care. He never put his hand down there one time. I watch people dumping, they constantly putting their hands down there. It's like, I ain't getting none out of that one. I waited for him to finish, and that was my first silver quarter. Cool beans. Yeah. Finally got my silver half. There's 2 of them. Now, there's my second Weir Farms. So we can take this one down and put a nicer version of it up. You still didn't put that tall grass or that river no. Oh yeah, you know what I mean. Rockefeller. No, I can't even get my mind going here. Salt River Bay is what we're looking for to put up there. I've seen plenty of them. That's cool though. At least somebody's finding something. Somebody got my silver, man. Yeah, what the last silver I found was actually down in Florida when I went to the only coin star that we looked at. It was back in what, August, late August. So yeah, August was actually the last time I found the silver. Sorry, it was a long time before that I found it. But yeah, it's been August. So yeah, I had to go to Florida to find a silver dime, and that was the only thing that was in the machine too. These 2 guys were standing right next to it, and I kind of like come around. They kind of stepped to the side, and they're like, he says, like, really? It's like, yep, I'll take it. You're standing right next to a silver diamond. You didn't bother to look. I like that. It's a good deal. Yeah, actually, that was in August. Keep forgetting about that now. But it was like almost a year since we. I think it was like 400 some days. I even put it up on the thing. I think like 400 some days from the time I posted my last one to that one there. So, yeah. And to me, when you find 5 coins in a coin star at one crack, that was a big deal for me. It's a huge deal. So, yeah. I'll try to dump the rest of this bag out without revealing the name of the bank that's on this bag. So if you happen to see it, I won't tell you. One Thug Stacking, man. How you doing, bro? I haven't seen you in a while. That bag is empty. Number 1. Yeah, that bag actually has the name of the bank on it. Never seen bags like that one before. Happy holidays to you too, man. Thank you. Thank you. Enjoy your weekend. this is the remnants of the first bag. Remnants of the first bag. Got 1 W, 2 spitting horses. Maybe a spitting eagle, but I don't think it is one. There's a beat up quarter. I just feel a high leaf or low leaf is in my future. I just know it. The more quarters you search, the better your chances are. Yeah, Christmas is coming. I have no clue what to get my wife. My wife told me 2 things that she wants, but she can't find either one to order. Because I don't know. She's very, I don't want to say picky, but picky. But she cannot tell me anything else that she wants for Christmas. Yeah, I'm constantly staring down at this pile. I don't look up at the chat much because it doesn't go, not too much going on, so. High leaf, low leaf, looking real high leaf, low leaf. One or the other. It's amazing how that happened though. There's a high leaf and or a low leaf design. That would be cool. I know William Baby found one once. Found one of the varieties, one could say. I don't remember which one it was though. Yeah, cornmeal hunting takes up a lot of time, so if you're trying to live a normal life, then you add this into it. You better have a lot of time on your hands, which most people do not, unless you're retired. And I'm not retired, so I just play around with whatever little bit I get due. So it's nice to actually clean these quarters up. I'd rather get circulated boxes of them. Okay, I keep forgetting to put that up there, but there it is, the last one. I keep forgetting to put that. Oh, there's a nice one. It's only like the second or third war in the Pacific that I found. There's a nice one though. That would have been a nice W, but it's not. There's a dirty coin. Yeah, there's not been too many 2019s. And oh, there's another weird farm. That's a Denver. Yeah, that's a Denver. It's only the third one we've seen of that. It almost looks silver on it, but it's not. Not silver. I don't know if we'll find a silver in here, but I'm hoping. I can imagine you'd find a proof sooner or later, and even if these, and they're coming from the customers, and there ain't nobody, pretty sure nobody's pulling out W's and proofs. They're just pull out the silver, I guess, if they heard it. Yeah, the holidays are upon us. Yeah, today's what? Today's the 7th already. We only have how many days till Christmas? Not many. Not many at all. The new year is coming. 2025. Can you imagine? So close. Yeah, this year went by a little fast. It's a nice bicentennial, but that's Philadelphia. No return, Philadelphia. We got a West Point early on, but we have not seen a second one yet. I know every time somebody pulls one out of circulation, that's one less out there to find. So it's getting harder and harder. Sometimes you wonder if they didn't make more than what they said they make, but why would they lie? Many that were pulled out in the beginning when all of it started, send it off to be graded. Maybe there's some kind of contest or something going on. There's another weird farm, Philadelphia. No return. Oh, there's a lull finally. Don't see too many lulls today. Not a West Point though. Z-back quarter, Philadelphia. Bicentennial, Philadelphia. Another Rodney. Caesar Rodney. Spitting horse, not. Philadelphia, Memorial Park. River No Return, Philadelphia. Come on, something else. Would be nice. Nope, Philadelphia. First bag is almost done. Philadelphia is not what we're looking for. This Rockefeller one is the most common one that I see. It's just amazing how many of those there are. Kind of weird, but yeah. Rockefeller seems to be the most common. Philadelphia. Philadelphia. Nice 87. I don't think Dennis is coming back. He's not a quarter guy. Yeah, I didn't get any customer wrap coins at all this week. One girl, she was at another bag. They didn't have anything either. Just don't get it sometimes. I don't want customer wrap pennies right now. I got plenty of pennies. Plenty of pennies. Florida Pacific, Philadelphia. It's got to be a D. It's a D. Don't get too many D's around here, but W just stands out a little different. Even with my blurry eyes, if you see a D, sometimes you think it's at a W, but it was not, just a D. All right, the first bag is done. Not bad that we did get one W and two spitting horses, and I don't believe that's a spitting eagle, but I'm going to double check that. So the first bag didn't get too bad, one W. Up with the second bag. Proper handling, lift with both hands. Try another bag. Try another bag. There we go. She's open now. Bag number 2. There's that dirty coin there. I saw that dirty coin. I thought it might have been a silver, but it's not. No silver for you today. Let's see what we can find though. Keep going. Keep on going. Keep on going. We're halfway. We've looked at 2,000 coins already. Working on the second 2,000. We're in the Pacific, Philadelphia. Bad quarter, Philadelphia. Philadelphia. What the heck is that on there? Oh, it's just smudge. I thought there was an extra letter for the date or an extra number for the date. It's just some kind of smudge or glue. Let's say, what is that? Something new. That would be cool. Philadelphia. 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 We're looking for 70, but we're looking for Denver. Looking for a Denver. I don't see too many of those. No, no extra cactus for you today. Philadelphia. Philadelphia. Another more in the Pacific. Philadelphia. Philadelphia, River No Return. Antonio Missions, haven't seen one of these in a while. Philadelphia. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of 2019 and 2020 were in here. Either one of these bags. They're in here, but they're just few and far between. Another San Antonio Missions, Philadelphia. Back quarter, Philadelphia. 85. There's a Denver Bicentennial, not the DDO. Texas, Ohio, Salt River Bay, Philadelphia, 72. Rockefeller, Philadelphia. Yeah, I never thought it would have came to the day that we were hunting quarters for, I think, 5 weeks in a row now. Yeah. At least we're getting coins. They're just not what we're looking for. That's a good thing. We're at least getting coins. We're in the Pacific, Philadelphia. Philadelphia, Salt River Bay. It's a tall grass prairie that's in rough shape. That you definitely don't want it to be a Philadelphia. Or definitely don't want it to be a West Point. Yeah, some of these quarters get pretty rough. Any denominations get rough. Sometimes you wonder how they get so rough, but yeah, they do. People throw them wherever and spill their drinks on them and food and dirt. Yeah. They get pretty rough, some of these coins. Pennies are some of the hardest ones hit. Nothing in that big handful of stuff. Get them mixed up with those colors. We're going to find a W this round. We're due. I say we're due, but you never know when you're due. You're due when you get it. Ooh, that one's rough. Oof. More, was that a W? No, I think it's a Philadelphia with a smudge. Nope, Philadelphia with a smudge. Thought we were going to get another one. Not today. Not yet. Not yet. Dennis said I'll be back. He's like, I'm out of there. War in the Pacific, Philadelphia. Wah, wah. Philadelphia wins. It's obvious. We're closest to Philadelphia. Oh, there's another lull. Philadelphia. Time to get little scratches and stuff around the mint mark, and they almost look like, what is that, you know? So, yeah. Philadelphia. Philadelphia. And I feel like I'm getting cold. And today was a much nicer day. Last 2 days, man. Yesterday was windy, but the day before it was brutal windy. It was wind day. War in the Pacific, Philadelphia. West Point's got to be somewhere. Philadelphia. Tall Grass Prairie. Can we get another West Point? Let's see. Nope, Philadelphia. Another lull. Philadelphia. Nope, that's Georgia's 2021. I'm assuming y'all thinking that was a bicentennial. Not even close. Not even close. Philadelphia, Salt River Bay, Texas. You can almost tell when the heater's going to come on. It's a little cool. A little cool. You should turn it up. Got to set it 75. And there's a Duke Ellington in rough shape. The rough shape. Philadelphia, Salt River Bay. You always have high hopes you're going to find more than what you're finding, but you never know. We're not done yet. Any hunt's a tough hunt. There's a nice bicentennial there. Philadelphia. That would have been nice if it would have been the D with the DDL. San Antonio Missions, that's at Denver. $70D, looking for the DDL. Not. West Prairie, Philadelphia. Some 2009s today, a lot more. Nope. Get in the way. Lowell, Philadelphia. Philadelphia. Starting to drop them now. They're rolling away. Antonio Mission's a nice one, Philadelphia. Weird Farm, Philadelphia. We hope that is not a W because that is in super rough shape. Philadelphia. Another Lowell. So Philadelphia's wore off and damaged. Damage. There's a bicentennial's in rough shape. Pacific Philadelphia. I might have to take a break here. I'm not going to make it through here. Went to lunch, had 2 cups of coffee and a sip of water. That's about it. Since I came out of the house. Nope. None in that bunch. It's a lot of quarters. A lot of quarters. That quarter, Philadelphia. That quarter. Philadelphia. Man, River of No Return. I hope that is not a West Point. Philadelphia. I was in rough shape. Very rough shape. I think it's a Philadelphia that's got damaged. Yep. Sometimes the damaged coins that just look like they could be a West Point. A damaged mint mark or some kind of scuffing near it. Scratch. Just makes it look a little odd. Gotta look. Gotta look. Oops. Knocking me stuff around. $66. I haven't seen one of them in a while. No spitting horse. This is a tough one here. Tough draw, tough bag. A lot of 83s though. A lot of 83s and 65s. Yep, Philadelphia. See, Philadelphia is not what we're looking for. Philadelphia. No, excuse me. Damage. Philadelphia. Denver. Okay, we got a Philadelphia and a Denver of the Rockefeller. Let's see if we can find the West Point. That would be cool. Let's find them all three. Nope, Philadelphia. River Bay. Backwater. Philadelphia. It's Philadelphia. That's a Denver. It's a Denver. Philadelphia. Yeah, this dog's gonna have to take a break. Philadelphia again. Yeah, that's the only downside, I think, with getting these bags. Well, I don't think I'll be getting any more because I don't go to my sister's bag. Get coins because she's not ordering coins anymore. But that's, the only downside is, since they're from a business and they're counting out their bags, then if they hear the silver, they're going to pull it out. Plus, there'll probably be no foreign coins in there. I'm assuming there'd be no foreigns in here. They would probably get picked out too, I would assume. We haven't seen any. Didn't see any like other change. There's going to be no dimes. There's going to be no nickels. There's going to be no pennies. So yeah, American Memorial Park, Philadelphia. So yeah, there's a downside to getting these bags from the water people, I guess. You may never get a silver or a foreign or any other denomination of coinage. The only thing I think you're going to be able to find is a West Point and or a, you might be able to find a proof. And W's, that's about it. And varieties. They are circulated coins. That's one good thing about it. So, not brand new boxes of somethings. Yeah, I don't think if I ever went up to this bank ever again, I mean, if I was in the area to ask, I don't think I would ask for these again because there's no silver opportunity. Unless we get lucky and find one here in the next half a bag. Yeah, that would be a downside to it, but one of the parts of doing this is to hope to find silver. I know W's are worth more than silver, but it's always nice to find silver or have the opportunity to find silver. So, yeah. But a good thing they are circulated coins. That's one good thing about it. W's are just getting harder and harder to find. That's why they need to do it again. They need to do that W thing again for like 2 or 3 years. Something like that. Make a couple million coins. Just throw them out into circulation. Make people want them. Gives us something else to hunt for. We're in the Pacific, a D. River Bay. Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't done it again with the West Points. Nothing in that bunch. Nothing in that bunch. Try a bunch more. much change? Change. Imagine back in the day owning a pool hall or a, yeah, an arcade. How much change you put through in a week? A lot. Laundromat, arcade, car wash. The car wash I go to now, they don't even take cash. They don't even take, it's credit card only. They don't even take cash anymore. They used to take, well, a different company bought it out. They don't even vacuum your cars out or nothing. They just give you vacuums to use, all the vacuum time you want. Just run you through. No more cash. You don't even have to get out of your car anymore. Credit card only. And one bank I went to, to dump the coins, there's a car wash, like right next to it in a sense. And then across the street, there's another car wash. It's like, how many car washes do you need in one spot? Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Why would anybody want to open another car wash up across the street from another car wash? I don't know. You're already losing business already. Excuse me. Cool beans. We're getting there. 1/4 at a time. Can't wait to get into custom wrap rolls. Man, we get lucky. Find this another silver. I was surprised we find one silver. What year is that? 87. At the car wash. Philadelphia. Pacific of Philadelphia. San Antonio Missions of Philadelphia. The back quarter. Philadelphia. Notice there's a trend going on here. Oh, man, my eyes are getting heavy. I need a soda. Need some caffeine here, but we're getting there. We're almost done. I don't want to say almost done. We're getting closer. Almost done. We're over halfway. Definitely over halfway. We get done with this batch. We're definitely over halfway with this bag. At least having two $500 bags makes you know when you're halfway with the 1,000. Yeah. Fill that bucket up. Philadelphia. Philadelphia. There's a beat up cow. That is a tumbler for sure. Tumbler, tumbler, tumbler for sure. Come on, DDL. Nope. Not yet. Oh, my container's in my truck. Sorry, I'll just use the other container, I guess. Yeah, the other day I was dumping coins and it was some lady being very loud. Well, when I was walking in, she was walking out. And then when I went in, dumping my coins, all of a sudden she came back in and she was like loud. So I don't know what the problem was, but she was really loud. And she was done and then she left. And she came back in and she was louder. They actually called the cops, man. I couldn't believe it. At least 4 cops showed up. I don't know what she was so mad about, but man, she was mad. Never seen nothing like that in my life. That was crazy. I mean, she was just nonstop. I mean, I bet that was going on for 5-10 minutes easy. The cops showed up. Yeah. Minding my own business, dumping coins. Never had so much. That was crazy. Hey, Quintus, how you doing, man? Good evening. Oh my God, it's after 6 o'clock. I guess it's evening, huh? How you doing? You get anything good this week? I hope you did. Yeah, we're going to be a late one tonight, but that's okay. I wanted to get some more wood done when I came back from lunch, so I wanted to clean my mess up, so I was all ready to go again for tomorrow. So yeah, if I make it that far. Man, we haven't seen too many horses out here to check anymore. In the beginning, we were getting a lot of them in that first bag, but yeah, Delaware, the first state. Delaware was the first state. Nope, Philadelphia. I don't know if you can hear me anymore. Can anybody hear me? Can you hear me? I don't have the thing up, I guess. I can see if it should be working. It should be working, unless it's not. Yeah. Sitting here talking to myself. Pretty much talking to myself anyways. Yeah, it's showing that it's working. So yeah, I'm gonna say it's working. It's showing. I had that happen before. It was showing it was working, but there was no sound. No sound. No, it was showing it was working. Yeah, I watched the stacking and packing one the other day. He was showing a September video. He was doing the September thing yet. He's got October and November to go through yet. I think he's had a decent year. I don't even know if he's gotten any new coins boxes. Still waiting to hear from my buddy's buddy about getting those boxes that he has, but he hasn't showed up to his house. He's usually there once a week. So yeah, waiting and wondering. Horsey, horsey. No spitting horse. There's a Duke Ellington. Not good, but not skunk. 6 boxes, 2 40s. Just opened a roll of quarters and found the 50. Hey, you're doing good with the quarters too. You thought of me and found you streaming. Cool beans. Glad you were thinking about me, but congratulations, you're getting some silver. We did get 2 circulated boxes this week, finally, but we did get 7 new boxes, so I wasn't going to I just figured I'd do quarters again until we got at least 6 or 7 boxes of new ones. So I was hoping that we were going to have a half hunt today, but it did not happen. So we're looking for some W's. I'm on my second bag of 500, and we're getting pretty close to being done with it. And then I'm going to open up some rolls, customer wrap rolls. I did find a silver in one. Yeah, but congratulations on your silver. I know it's not a lot, but it's more than we're getting. And it's better than being skunk. What is that, a Denver? Yeah, it's a Denver. A little smudgy. I thought it was going to be a West Point the way it was looking, but no, Denver. There's another Denver. I don't know if I can get all these quarters up here. Pretty many left to just throw them all up here now. So we'll dump the rest out on the next round. We're almost done. Another round like this. At least you're getting circulated boxes and you're finding a little bit of silver. It's better than being skunk. How many? You get a box of quarters? You just started doing a box? Our second bag. I don't know if I probably forgot what a silver $half looks like. Warner Pacific, Philadelphia. Philadelphia. Nice bicentennial. The dirty quarter. Dirty quarter. Yeah. Still poking at it. See, back quarter is a Philadelphia. We're almost done with these bad boys. Getting the coffees now. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a tough two bags, but Philadelphia. Yeah, we've only found one West Point so far and two spitting horses. But at least we found one. We found the West Point early too in the first bag, but nothing else has jumped out at us yet. Two spitting horses. Possible spitting eagle, but I think it's a scratch, but I'll look at it later. The book I have, I thought had the picture of the design, what you're looking for, which I thought it did, because, yeah, I'm not seeing it in the book. So I have to go online to see what that image looks like again, I guess. Bicentennial. Keep plugging at it, man. Keep plugging at it. Wait for somebody to dump their silver dump. If you're getting a lot of 2024s, but they're circulated, get one box a week. I hope you find more than one silver. Yeah, Dennis got two circulated boxes this week. There was some enders. I seen a 2021 ender, 2023 ender, and a 2024 ender. So we never saw any 2024s, but maybe one or two till we got all the new boxes, and now finally get a circulated box, and yeah, it's got 2024 ender in it. So they're already getting mixed up. So somebody was already getting newbies before we did to throw them in there, unless the stuff we've been throwing away finally getting a circulate. I couldn't believe it. We got two circulated boxes, and then when I picked mine up last night, we'll say, they turned out to be all 2024 Ps. That was brutal. It's brutal. I thought we were going to have a 7-box hunt this week, but maybe next week. We'll see what happens. Yeah. You can only go with what they give you. They give you a turd, send it back. You don't want it. Yeah, it's just crazy how many there are. Somebody had a bright idea for themselves for some reason, but not for us. My wife thinks they do it to discourage people from doing it, to make them stop doing it. They need to stop making so many $half is what they need to do. Thinning out the mix. Ever since they started thinning out the mix, man, it's been harder and harder. I used to get good boxes when everything was an NIFC, and then they started dumping them in this. Yeah. Everything went, you can see everything went downhill when they started doing that for everybody. I don't think we're ever going to get into the old stock ever again. It's always going to be new stuff. Praying that somebody dumps coins. I mean, every time that somebody dumps coins, there's going to be one less person to do it. Chances are getting thinner and thinner. So, still a lot of people out there with silver in their piggy bank. For somebody that's collecting, just think when somebody collects it, people get it, they just dump it. A collection dump. I mean, yeah, it's crazy that somebody would do that, but yeah, it is done. Somebody takes someone's silver and they just dump it. I was hoping we'd find, when we found that West Point early on, I was sure hoping we were going to find a few more today. We're not done, but we're darn getting close. Did a Delphi with a smudgy on it. Almost looks like a W. It is not. Lots of Philadelphias. No doubt about that. Here, thinning out the mix. We've got, what, 60, I think 62 or 63 boxes now, brand new coins in the last, what, 7 or 8 weeks. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last 7 weeks. Yeah. Hey, Dennis, how you doing, man? Keep on digging, man. We got to keep on digging. How you doing? You finding anything in Iowa? Keep on digging. Digging Dave. All right, we should be able to get the rest of these quarters up on the mat. Just like the last time, we're going to try to cover the name on the bag. You don't see who it's from. Even if you do see it, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh. Cool beans. That is it for the second bag. 3 40s and 2 war nickels. That's not bad, though. You're doing good. We haven't got anything in the last 7 weeks. So, yeah. We did get 2 circulated boxes this week, though. But, man, that is a rough quarter. At least somebody's finding some silver out there. We're looking for W's and silver. Well, I did get a silver out of I did do the customer. I had over $700 worth of customer wrap rolls I picked up last week. And we did do a few rolls on the live stream last week. But then I did some after that a couple days later. And I did pick up a 63 Denver. I did pick up a silver. I did get a silver quarter. It would have been nice if I would have saved these rolls for the stream. But I didn't think I was going to get one. But I did get a 63 Denver silver out of the one roll. And I picked up 1 W out of the one roll. Salt River Bay. So I'm hoping there's going to be, I got a couple $100 left. I'm hoping there's going to be more silver or another W. Yeah, when I opened the roll up, I seen Silver Edge. I'm like, wow, I did not expect to see that. You sold 44 Morgans for $44 each, 100 Walkers. Wow. That's pretty darn good. I'm assuming you bought those walkers. Wow. 1,500 bucks. So you got 15 bucks a piece for your walking liberties. That's pretty cool. That's not a bad deal. You doing the same thing? You mean serious? Yeah. Yeah, but you don't do it for a while. You pay for it the next day. But I've been doing a little bit every couple days. I don't try. I just try to do a little bit. I don't want to say a little. It means my wife thinks she should do it all day long. If I do it 3, 4, maybe 5 hours, and I just take my time doing it, and I don't have to rush. I'm in no hurry. It makes it more enjoyable. And if you only do it 4 or 5 hours, it doesn't seem so much like work, even though it is work. But yeah, when I first started doing it this year, I'm like, yeah, you get sore. You get a little sore. You're moving them muscles that you haven't moved around in a while. So yeah. Paid 11 and a quarter each. That's not bad. You got to take it. Free money. That's cool beans. Paid 11 and a quarter and sold them for 15. That's a good deal. Should have bought 1,000 of them. Yeah. Cool beans. Not a bad deal, I'd say. 15 bucks a piece for a walker. We're running out of quarters. Well, not really. We got plenty of quarters here. I still got $1,500. Yeah, I got 3 more bags, but I don't know what we're going to do with those. Save them for next week. Wasn't sure I wanted to do nickels. I figured I'd just stick with the quarter thing. Because nickels, I just don't look for a lot in the nickels, just the old ones. And, you know, silver, V-nickels, buffaloes. So, I wasn't sure if my eyes were ready to play with nickels right now. So we'll worry about that in the future. That's a pretty good deal. I don't think Dennis is coming back. Yeah, the wood I'm doing has kind of been sitting around. I bought it probably 4 or 5 years ago. I bought 8 triaxle loads. Yeah. And then we were getting wood the last couple years. We were getting them from a tree service. You just had to go get it. They help you load it up and stuff. It's already cut up. I mean, it's in different lengths and stuff, but it doesn't matter to me. My wood stove, it don't matter what you throw in it. It eats it. So we were doing that, but this wood has been sitting around too long. Some of it's getting pretty over seasoned, I guess you could say. Some of it's good yet. Good and solid, but some of it's getting a little soft on the soft side. So I told my wife we need to stop doing. I know it's nice to get free wood, but I have to get rid of the wood I have sitting around. So I have to get rid of it this year. I hope I get rid of all of it this year. So gotta get her done. We need to get it cleaned up before it rottens away. Yeah, there was a cherry log in there I cut up, man. It was nice cherry wood. I don't know how they missed that one. That shouldn't have been dropped off. Yeah. There's a black walnut. I did a black walnut. It's just all mixed up. It's from residential stuff, you know. Yeah, it's mixed up. It's goofy. I only paid I don't want to say I only paid $500 a triaxle load for it, but I didn't know it was going to be so I told him I didn't want anything over 2 foot around, but he brought some stuff that was massive. I'm getting old. I can't be. That's the stuff that beats you up. Stuff that's over 2 foot around. Yeah, 2 foot across. It's hard to move them. I mean, I cut my stuff at 2 foot lengths. So the reason I do that is because a log splitter will only take about a 2 foot 1 inch piece. So if you go over 2 foot, it won't fit. And the logs, then actually the wood stove, I could put a 2.5 foot length piece in. So the bigger the better. I like matchsticks, yeah. I think the stuff we picked up some wood. I don't know if they were ash trees or not. I think there were 2 different trees because when I was split, there was some wood I picked up in like March, April, 5 pickup loads from 2 trees. And I only wanted a couple loads. And that wood was more or less for the wood for inside the house. You found nothing. You did 2,000 in quarters and found nothing. Wow, that's terrible. That's brutal. Quarters are tough. But yeah, it was. I don't know if they were ash trees or not. They were in somebody's backyard. But yeah. So when I was splitting them, they're pretty much dead. All you had to do was split it, and I used that wood for inside the house for winter, because it's dry and stuff. You only have to split it and let it sit for a little, couple months, and it's all that moisture inside's gone pretty much. Wow, it gets to be low 15% or 20%, low 20%. So I use that for inside the house. And there's logs that I bought. You'd have to find. I mean, I got one. I don't know what kind of wood it was, but it was nice and dry and still solid yet. From the bark in, it was still in. I was like, that's a nice piece of wood, but I don't know what kind of wood it was. Trying to remind you. I don't think it was some kind of cedar or something, but man, it's like, wow, that would have been good for inside the house. So I cut the stuff in the house at 17 inches. The stuff outside, I do 2 foot. Well, I have to do it 2 foot. Yeah, and logs get heavy. They get real heavy. I don't pick them up like I used to. I get a little hand truck now. I put the log splitter where I'm going to stack it. So I use the hand truck, take the big log over to the log splitter, split it, stack it where it's at. I used to be stupid, used to just split it and walk it all the way to stack it. So I figured it was best just to. I'm just going to put this Rodney, this Delaware, aside for myself. It's got some doubling going on, but I don't think that's the one we're looking for. Yeah, you get older, you start doing things a little different to try to make it a little easier to work with. And when my wife helps me, she'll just running the handle of the log splitter so I can just keep moving around, pushing it down, and then going back to easy. But it saves me time because I don't have to play with nothing. But I just like doing it. I mean, nobody likes doing work, but I like doing it by myself because no one bothers me. I do my own thing. Nobody tells you what to do. I'm in my own little world. Nobody asks questions. I just do my own steady little pace. Cut the wood. Bring them back. Well, I try to get a couple logs on the forklift. Measure them off, cut them up, then I'll split them, stack them. Go get a couple more logs. No hurry. Do it at my own little steady pace. Don't make it feel like work. If you're gonna rush around, and my wife's always in a hurry. It's like I'm in no hurry. So when somebody starts rushing me around, I don't enjoy it at all. Then I like burning wood, especially inside the house. Saves money on the oil. Smells good. Well, this was a tough $1,000 bag. We didn't get very much out of it. I didn't expect to find any silver. Yeah, my wife's like, oh, it's nice outside. It's like 80 degrees or 90 degrees. We should cut some wood. Nobody cuts wood in this tough weather. Only tree people do it. It's got to be cool. No, it's nice out. She's not doing the work. Yeah, it's got to be cool. Today wasn't bad. It was only a light breeze. It was only supposed to be a high of like 39 today, maybe 40. It was just a light breeze, but then the sun came out, and it was almost like I was gonna almost took my hat off. It felt like I was starting to get warm, but then the clouds came, and it actually felt like it got colder. Felt like it was going to snow, even though it was above freezing, you know? It's got to be cool. She's like, you should split wood. You should cut wood. I ain't cutting wood and splitting wood in the heat. Ain't no way. No way. Me and heat don't get along, and I don't know if I'd want to run my chainsaws and a log splitter and all that heat, you know. Probably wear it out even more, but yeah. That was it, man. That was a rough bag. Ooh, we could just stem with Ellington. It's got to be cool out, and I mean, 45 or less is good. 45 even gets warm. All right, we're gonna do some customer wraps, but the only thing we found out of that $1,000, 2 spitting horses, 1 W, and a possible spitting eagle, which I doubt it is. So we're gonna hunt some customer wrap rolls, and maybe we'll get lucky and find something in this. Yeah, get lucky and find a silver. Yeah. Find another West Point. That would be cool. Yeah, I couldn't believe I got that silver the other day. I'm like, holy moose. Well, I just assume it's a waitress and she knows what silver looks like. I just can't believe a waitress having like $700 worth of quarters. Hey, who knows? Yeah, it's got to be cool out, man. Even when it's cool out and you start working, it gets hot. You start taking layers off. I wear like a coat over with a lighter, I don't want to call it a jacket or whatever. If it starts getting warm, I got to take one or the other off, and then if it gets too hot, man, I thought it was going to be a 64. That's an 84. It almost looks silver. That was an 84. I was going to say we're going to find silver. I didn't even see a silver edge. Back quarter. Yeah, it's got to be cool out. My wife doesn't like cold. It could be 75 degrees, 80 degrees. My wife said it's cold. She's always cold. Oh, I can't throw these quarters in. I can't throw these quarters in the bucket because it's not part of the bag. So hold on. I gotta move this bucket so I don't throw anything in it. So we're gonna get a little container to put these in. Yeah, I gotta keep those separate so I know how many quarters were in the bags. Yeah, it's gotta be cool outside. It's no fun when it's hot. There's a dirty. Oh yeah, I did see a lot of dirty coins in here when I was doing it. What's this dirty coin? Dirty. So yeah, gotta be cool out. Yeah, I did 9 logs today. The logs are only about somewhere between 8 and 10 feet long. There was only one small one that was probably around a 12-inch, 14-inch piece, but the rest were bigger ones. But there's only a couple were solid, you know. The other ones were getting a little soft, I'll say. So I put that stuff to the side so I could burn that like during the day. But at nighttime, you got to throw the good stuff in so it lasts longer. Yeah. Let's bring this box a little closer. It's closer. Oh yeah, I found a penny in the one roll too when I was opening it up. The lady stuck a penny in there. So, yeah, did find a penny. She robbed us 24 cents. Zika. Life's always in a hurry to get it done. Slow and steady wins the race. You know, when you're the only one cutting, splitting, or stacking, no hurry to kill myself doing it. I like to do a little bit at a time. It makes it more like enjoyable than work. So you're gonna make me do it for 10 hours a day. I'd rather not do it. Because if you plan on 4 or 5 hours, I'm good. I only planned on doing it a couple hours today, but I ended up doing it for like 3.5. I'm at 4 hours, I guess. Just taking a guess. Slow and steady wins the race. And I was happy with the results in that amount of time. Getting everything out, cleaning up, putting everything away. Everything's cleaned up, stacked. The more I can start, and there's nothing in my way. Just got to clean the piles of all the sawdust and bark and stuff, but that'll get thrown in the stove in the morning. That's what I did this morning. Shovel it all in there. Nothing goes to waste. Burn it all. Gotta burn it all. Yeah, that's a nasty. What is that? Philadelphia. Can't believe we did pretty good. We went through that. See, it's how long I've been doing this. I didn't start this till like 4, so that wasn't too bad. 2.5 hours. Not bad. It's only 6. Well, it's almost 27. So Philadelphia. A lot of newbies in here. Newbies. Yeah. It gets too hot. I don't know what I'm going to do next week. Do nickels. I had 9 boxes of nickels. I mean, I've had 9 boxes of nickels for two plus years now. I don't want to say it's been 3, but yeah. Just haven't had time to go through them, but I'd rather go through the quarters since it's a more higher value amount. So I can get them back to the bank. Get them back to the bank. Yeah. Yeah, for the minimum amount of finds, I'm doing pretty good today too, like I did last week. We didn't find a lot, but it was. Then I wanted to do more. Look through these customer wrap rolls to see if there's anything in them. I wish I would have known there was silver in the rolls. I would have just left it there for today. It's not saying there's no silver in a roll or a W, but you see how hard it is to find a W. We just went through $1,000 and only found 1. Cool beans, Rockefeller. Congratulations, you're doing good. We're even. I got 1 W, you got 1. Oh my God, not a bad box. You got silver and a W. You're doing good, man. That's a good box. What roll you on? Yeah, kind of. I mean, you get some stuff, and I get a silver and a W out of what I did, but what are your odds of another one being in here, you know? What are your odds of getting 1, let alone 2? We'll find out. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Mr. Lopez, how you doing? Yeah, we're not too exciting today. We're doing quarters again, but this is what we do. We just play around and try to find stuff. I still have to do a video on those $50 I got from the bank. I finally did that one on the Ike dollar. But I still have to do a video on the halves that I did. Halfway. You're doing good though, man. Silver and a W. That's a good box. So yeah. I remember when they first started doing W's, you'd get a couple out of a box. Well, I never got a box. Everything was, I never got a new box. I begged for a new box, but no, they didn't get any. And now you get brand new coins from the bank, and you don't want them. So, yeah. So, yeah. Hopefully, we can get back on the circulated coins here, hopefully, before the end of the year. Yeah, I got to do a video on those coins that I got like months ago. Something like you got, but mine were, I got an oldie. You got brand new rolls of old coins. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Did you ever go back to the bank and keep asking to see if any more came in? Or did they catch on and they're taking them from you? Did you get all 65s? You got what, 3 rolls of 65s? That was crazy cool. It's just amazing how many times you go to the bank. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's happened in the past. I mean, maybe other people got stuff, but you can't be at the bank every day saying, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got? You only go when you go, you know? Cool beans. We're running out of rolls. How many rolls are in here? You got 2, 4, 6, 7. This will be 8. Okay, we got less than 20 rolls to go, so let's say this was about a half a box. I would love to find something else besides a W and there's another one. Nope, that's a Philadelphia. River no return. Yeah, I asked the girl, but nobody brought any customer wraps in that they had. So, and I asked the other bank if they had a customer wrap, and it's like, no, I mean, customer wrap used to come in a lot more than what it comes in now. The lady that brought all those pennies in, I'm surprised. Well, maybe she went, well, if her husband was a collector, I guess, she probably would have known if it was silver to take it to a coin dealer, coin shop. So, yeah. He probably took them copper pennies, but the teller gave them. And she's not been there. What? She's not there at all. At all. Quick nose. They don't want to deal with you. Get away. Go away. No, we don't have anything. They don't want to deal with you. You can tell when somebody doesn't want to deal with you. Go away. We're busy counting money. We don't have time for your petty Annie coins. Yeah. Yeah, but usually when it comes to like half dollars and dollar coins, tellers don't like them because they got to count them every day. They don't want to count them every day. They don't want to deal with it. They just want it gone. Yeah. I was happy. Got my first like dollar silver. So yeah. And if somebody said, it took you 5 years, it's like, yeah, it took 5 years to find one. I've gotten over 1,000. I've gotten over 1,000 likes since I've been doing this easily. I don't want to say 2,000, but man, first silver, yeah, I'll take that. And then the other 2 proofs that came with it, that was cool too. Or yeah, 2 proofs, 4 proofs. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that at all. It's not, yeah. Like dollars are hard to come by, you know. People say we don't get them, and then one day I kept asking the one bank, my wife's bank. He says, "No, we don't get it. We don't get it." And one day I walked in, he's like, "Yeah, I got a bunch in. Somebody just dropped off. You just got to be there at the right time." So, cool beans. It's always been clad. Just amazing that somebody opened that mint setup to dumped it. It's always somebody dropping something off. Especially this time of the years when you really gotta people dumping chains. I mean, there's a bunch of hair in here. I don't know if it's dog hair or cat hair, but there's hair in these rolls. Somebody's got an animal. I just noticed there's hair on the mat. Just need some more silver. Let's put some silver on the mat. This mat says had silver in it a long time. Not from a stream, anyways. Nice to see one more W pop up. I'd be tickled pink if we had another silver in these rolls. So that means the person that wrapped them really wasn't in there watching for silver because you couldn't miss that white edge. Yeah, I was shocked when you see a W doing, how many do you do? And there's a W. Actually, I got the silver before I got the W. So, yeah. Cool beanie beans. Whoa. There's a horsey. Not the spitting horsey. Yeah, we're going to try to do the rest of these rolls. Might as well get it over with. We can do the rest of these rolls and get it over with. Hopefully we'll find something good. Ooh. Ooh. It will be done. It will be done. And one thing about this wood thing, I thought about, it's like my dad, you know. He can't do it anymore. He's 83 years old. He can't really do anything with it anymore. It's just like, I won't be doing this wood thing all my life. Sooner or later, I'm going to get too old to do it, I guess. Just keep doing it till I can't do it no more. We're still good. We're doing it. And there's so much competition around, too. That's another problem, too. So much competition. It's amazing. You just don't realize how many people are doing the same thing you're doing. In your area, they're stepping on your toes, taking your silver. Yeah. So luck of the draw. You got to be there at the right place at the right time. So yeah. Right place. Man, look at that dirty coin. I hope that is not a W. That was in rough shape. I know it doesn't make the difference if you're like opening the rolls up or just taking them out of the bag, but it seems like it goes faster when you're doing a roll at a time. You just pick up one coin at a time. They're already laid out. It's just yeah. Just seems like it goes fast. You just do them one roll at a time. One roll at a time. I used to see him laying them flat up instead of grabbing each one, picking it up, and then looking at it. Well, I'm doing the same thing, but at least it's facing me, and I know what to do instead of, yeah. Cool beans. Don't listen to me. I'm confused. Getting old. What'd he say? It's cold. Yeah, it's cold. It's going to get in the 50s this week, somewhere along the line. It'll feel like summer. Spring, anyways. Bicentennial Philadelphia. Not what we're looking for. We're running out of rolls. You think the customer dropped off some more than one silver? I don't know. We'll find out. Not yet. Not yet. What are your odds of them having another W? I mean, W's are getting thinner and thinner. Thinner and thinner. Running out of coins there, fella. One W. Two spitting horses. Last week we had a sticker coin. That would have been a nice one for a W. But it wasn't. How many rolls are left? I don't know. Let's see how many rolls are left. 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 8 rolls left, and that is it. I can't see it when it's over there, so there's 8 left. Will we find a W? Will we find a proof? I don't know. We only found 2 proofs out of that one bag we did the other week. I always say the other day. Other week. Hoping to see another West Point, but heck, I was happy to see one. When you see one, I'm tickled pink. Yeah, I got to do a video before the end of the year for the halves that I got that one week. That just blew my mind. I still can't believe it. After all these years of asking, and someone finally handing you full rolls of silver and some extras, and there's an oldie in it. Well, some oldies, but there was a real old one in there. Without the tape on them, have had no silver in the past 2 months. Crazy. No tape, no silver. Not good. No silver, no tape. Well, there's no tape to hold the silver in there, right? Can't get out. Getting out. Cool beans. I think it's the first 65 I've seen in this bunch. It's kind of weird how you're doing the bag and there's another 65. Well, that quarter is kind of messed up. I think it'll make it. It'll make it through the machine. Find out. Yeah, those Brinks boxes that I used to get when I first used to get them, they used to be taped, but they're not taped anymore when you get them. I know one thing, them Loomis boxes, I don't know why they use so much glue on them, but the glue's just oozing out of it. Last 2 months, no silver. No tape. Are they Brinks boxes? They have to be Brinks boxes because the boxes are the only ones that get taped at Brinks. Discarded and Loomis are... Dude. I miss getting Gorda boxes, I tell you. That was a 73. There's a Delaware. It just seems like I got a better quality of coins with the bag, but it is what it is. It's not been much to look at with these rolls, but we're almost done. Even if there's only that one silver, I wish it would have been now when we found it, but it is what it is. Can't go back. Heck, I didn't think I was going to find any silver. Just seeing a silver coin, I'd tickle pink. I is tickle pink. I just could not believe it when I saw the silver edge. And I saw a West Point. Yeah, you be safe too. Feed the dog. I got to feed the cats soon. 7 o'clock. They're probably wondering where I'm at. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hope to see you next week if we're here. And go find some more silver. NWs if you're still doing quarters. So yeah, find something good. I'd like to hear a good story next week or a video. Would be nice. Dog staring at me. Feed me. Well, let's put it this way. If there's a short tomorrow, we found something else because I don't think I'm going to do a short. Well, I guess I could still do a short with what we found on this. Just one W and two spitting horses right now. But we're running out of rolls. We got 4 rolls to go, and this show is over. Boo. Just one more find. Something cool. Surprised I didn't find a foreign in these rolls either. Usually on the customer wrap rolls, you'll find foreign coins. Canadians usually. Be surprised how many foreign coins people dump. I'm surprised there's not even one in here. Well, there's 2 River No Returns back to back, and they're both Philadelphia's. That's something that happened. Oh, there's another one. What is that beat up coin? That is a Philadelphia. So that is cool beans. A lot more chances in this roll. Philadelphia. It's like somebody already put them in here. Philadelphia. That was weird, or just a coincidence that there was so many 2019s and 2020s in that roll. 3 rolls to go. Yeah, it's 7 o'clock now. I gotta go. I'm running late, but that's all right. We're not doing bad. We didn't start till like 4 o'clock, so it's only 3 hours to do all this. I'm happy. I think I sped it up somehow from last week. We're doing the rolls. We do a lot of rolls, probably about 20 rolls on top of the 2 bags. Come on, something good. W. Silver to top it all off. We only got 2 rolls left to find one. I haven't scoped too many of these coins because there's nothing to scope. So hopefully next week, get some circulated halves. Get some heavy rolls or some light rolls. Something different. It's kind of weird after like 6 or 7 weeks weighing rolls. 2 rolls to go. Yeah. Haven't weighed rolls in 6 or 7 weeks. Nope, no silver in that roll that I see. Back quarter, Denver actually. Guess Dennis isn't coming back. He's like, I ain't watching quarters. There's nothing in them. Not the bus 20 when I call him. I think he wanted me to do the 2 half boxes, but I just didn't feel like doing 2 halves. So we got to do quarters again. We did find 1 W, 2 spitting horses. That's pretty much it. Nothing to write home about. Wait for another W, hopefully to pop out of this roll or the next roll, because this is going to be it for rolls. And we'll see what we'll do next week. Last roll. This is it. Happy to get 1 silver and 1 W out of these rolls, and that looks like it. They only sent us 1 silver and 1 W. I'm happy to have it. Even though we didn't find it on the stream, I'm happy to have it. So yeah. Would have been nice to see another something, but yeah. There's some kind of dog hair or something. I don't know if it's cat hair, but it's an animal hair that's coming off of the or out of these rolls. Short hair, so I'm assuming it's a dog of some sort. That is it. Wah, wah, wah. Oh man, that feels good to get them gloves off. So yeah, we went over $1,000 worth of coins. The only thing we found was one West Point 2020 Tallgrass Prairie. We found that early on in that first bag. Did find one W, and there was two spitting horses, and that might be a spitting eagle, but I think it's just a scratch. But I'm going to check on it later. But yeah, quarters are tough. So this was, and those customer wraps I did hunt some of these earlier in the week, and there was one silver in them. Too bad it was not one that I opened up on the stream. That's why I was hoping for another one. So we did have a silver on that, and I did find a W also in those customer wraps. So that was pretty cool. So yeah, customer wraps did produce. It was over $700. I think it was close to 700 and some dollars worth of quarters, but silver and a West Point out of that. So that was pretty cool. So you got to try. This is how you do it. Keep asking, keep on digging. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Hopefully next week we'll have some halves to hunt, or we'll be doing quarters or nickels. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great week. Hopefully we'll see you next weekend. All right, everyone. Good night.